So hello guys, welcome back to the Chess Quest. So today we are continuing the series of white opening course, and now this is the 17th video from the playlist. And today we are going to cover you can say a very best opening and very new opening, that is the Jobawa London. Now why this opening is very special? Because this opening, suppose your opponent will resign after 4 moves in this opening, because this opening, if someone is not don't know about this opening, then they cannot prepare any attack or defense to save from the attack from Jobawa London. And the best fact of this is, you in one variation where you sacrifice your queen and you fork the king, and suppose a king is forked, then king have to move, so even when the king move, even he cannot even castle too. So this opening is very good. If you know about this opening, then you can beat someone who don't know about this opening. And yes, these openings, of course, title player knows how to defend, but in the beginner and intermediate level, this opening can help you to grow and to win easily against any opponent. So let's start the video. So now this is the first variation of the opening. It starts with d4, d5. Now we will promote our knight first, c3, and now f6. Now here we will play a move, that is bishop to f4. Now this is very random move, means the opponent cannot think anything about this is very, if any GM will see this move, they will say that this move is very illogical, because they know how to defend this move. But in beginner level, they don't know, players don't know how to defend this move. Suppose in this case, a beginner having the tactics to promote or to just develop the pieces, so suppose he plays knight. Now you play knight to b5. Now as you can see, there is a fork. Now suppose if he plays this move, you just take it with, now here best move is to just sacrifice your knight. Now just fork the knight, and now suppose if king moves, we can easily take, and as his king moves, so he cannot even castle also. Yeah, this was all about first variation, where you have seen that this is a fork of, suppose we sacrifice here our queen and just we will fork. You can see everything is forked, and we can win queen easily, and he even cannot castle also. So yeah, this was all about first variation. Now let's see the second variation. It also starts with d4, d5. Sorry, in this case, suppose if we develops this, we will stuck to the plan, we will play that plan, how to play. This is the basic opening moves of Jobawa London. Now here, suppose if he plays Queen's Gambit, so you have to not to worry, just push this pawn or just develop that. And as you can see, this move is wrong according to the Stockfish, because now we can just push out this. Suppose now if he takes, we can take easily. If he moves back, we can promote. Suppose if he goes back, this is the best according to the Stockfish. This is one of the best moves. Suppose if he moves back, so we will just trade the piece and we will bring out this. Now there is no way, other option, that he can save his this. Suppose if he does this, we can simply give a check, and if he suppose moves back, we can fork. Suppose if he takes, we can just. So this was all about the second variation, where you have seen that if he plays the Queen's Gambit, which is seems to be very good in this defense, because our attack is that side. So suppose we will bring out our knight, and to protect the fork, he will bring out his knight. And now you can see there is no piece that can make this knight uncomfortable, and this knight having control over these two squares very well. And you have seen, if he brings this bishop, we can just promote this, or we can just push this, and we can bring this out, and we can just pin it. So yeah, this was all about second variation. Now let's do the third variation. d4, d5, c3, f6, bring out the bishop, f4. Now here, suppose the best move, if you are under 2000 reload, you will say the best move here will be a6. Now yes, according to this theory, yeah, this move is very good, but here we can play e3, and we can just keeps on promoting. And now castles. And now this move is very important in the game. Now I will tell you why. Suppose if he plays rejected move, suppose first we will talk about accept. Suppose if accepted, now you can see we have taken with knight. Now there is no other option, he have to take with knight, because if he don't take, we will take his bishop. So he took, and now he trades. Now here we can trade. Now this case, white is completely winning. I will tell you why. You can see it is pinned. You cannot bring this out because we can take easily. You cannot move this because we can take easily. Until then we can just suppose promote this and just make our attack. And here you can see white is completely developed his all the pieces except that f file rook. Otherwise black is completely dominating here. So white is completely dominating here, and black is stuck. You can see black rook is also stuck, and black bishop is also stuck. So yeah, in this case white chances are more to win the match. Now let's see the other variation. Now same d4 d5, bring out bishop or bring out knight, same. Now suppose in this case he plays this move first, and now suppose if he brings out this, now we can just play this. And suppose if he tries to take our piece, we can just move this, and you can see this is stuck. Suppose if he brings like this, we can easily he will not bring that. Suppose here if he brings out this, we can easily take it. And you can see we are +4, we are piece up and we are +4, and white is going to win this game easily. This was all about part 1. Here we have seen 4 variation where you firstly sacrifice here the pieces, just like here we sacrifice this and then coin, and then we win a coin. In this case we are winning a coin and we are +3 here, and black has no other chance. Black has lost castling rights and white is having more chance to win here. And in second variation we have seen if they make it queen's gambit, then we can just bring out this and we can just pin them all, and you can see white is completely winning over here also. And in third variation, same, the middle game. In middle game this pawn is very important. We just put, and we have seen all the variation, if it reject or if we accept. In both case white is completely winning. Now suppose here, now we will talk about accepted version. Suppose if we reject, now in this case we will play e5, let him take, we will also take. Suppose if he again takes, we can again take. So this is very, suppose if he brings out, we can easily bring out, and in this case white is completely winning. Now suppose if we don't do this, he instead play this move, then what to do? Can you find here the brilliant move? If you find that one brilliant move, then please comment it down. And suppose if some players didn't find out the move, then I am telling you, if you want to skip this part, you can skip this part and guess the correct move. And the correct move is bishop to g5. Queen is completely trapped, can't come here, 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 can't come here. Queen is completely trapped. Yeah, and the last variation we have seen that just we will bring out and we can just fork everything and we can just win this. This was all about part 1. This all 4 variation was the part of part 1 Jobava London. Now I will bring you the part 2, and believe me, the part 2 is having much more interesting variations. If you like this video, then tell me in the comments and subscribe the channel for more interesting videos. And this is the 17th video from my playlist. If you haven't checked the playlist, please check out the playlist on my YouTube channel. I have uploaded 16 other openings, just like bird opening, English opening, Rural Lopez, Italian. I have talked in detail Events Gambit I have talked in detail. Last video was on Alien Gambit and Birds opening and English opening. Very good openings I have covered, and Black opening also I am bringing very soon. Now let's finish out the video. And yeah, this was all about the first variation of Java London. Hope you like the video. Subscribe and tell me in comments what do you like in the video. Thank you guys. And next video will come in this week near about Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you.